You know the definition of depression?
Yeah, well, I don't know the book definition, but I know what it feels like. It feels like just not, you don't care. You just exist. You really do not care if you wake up, if you go to sleep and never wake up tomorrow. You don't care if.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
What's going on?
All right, so
Oh, no.
I know that we spoke about we were gonna start making some videos about things that would help others. So what's the topic you want to talk about today?
How do you deal with depression?
I've had to deal with depression for my whole life since I was a young child. I always used to go through, like in middle school, I don't know why, I would just go through like times where I would just want to stay in my room and nothing would matter, nothing at all. I wasn't like the lively, happy child that most.
Excuse me, Cadillac. Excuse me. We like on a time limit here.
Oh,
And we got
oh
like
my
4 more
gosh.
questions.
Okay.
Can you please tell me how you deal with depression?
Specifically how I deal with depression. I just don't let myself go there. I cannot go there. If I go there, I'm going to stay there and I'm going to dwell there and I'm going to get worse and worse and worse. So I cannot even let my mind get depressed. If I get depressed, like even with my mother passing, I never went through depression behind that. Now, I don't understand. I go through sorrow. I go through sadness, but it never gets to that point where nothing in my life matters. And I never go to that depressed state. The last time I was depressed in the year of 2009. And that moment when I was depressed, I didn't care about nothing. I didn't want to get out the bed. I didn't nothing. And I prayed that I would never go through that type of depression where you don't care if you wake up ever again. And I haven't since 2009. And then, like,
you know the definition of depression?
yeah, well, I don't know the book definition, but I know what it feels like. It feels like just not, you don't care. You just exist. You really do not care if you wake up, if you go to sleep and never wake up tomorrow. You don't care if
Because
anything.
there's like different levels of depression.
Okay. Can you explain it to me?
Like for instance, sometimes I get depressed. That means I'm feeling sad. I mean I'm feeling down. It's a feeling. It's a feeling that you feel.
Okay.
So what I do when I get depressed is I pick up the phone and I call you, like I'm talking to you right now. So that basically brightens up my day. If I'm feeling depressed, a lot of times I wait to visitation. And seeing you and money that and my nephew Isaiah, that changes all that. That brightens up my mood. That picks me up.
Okay.
It motivates me. So depression doesn't mean that you like giving up on life and just you want to end it all. That doesn't mean that. So
Well,
it's like different levels of depression.
but then
Different ways to
I
cope with it.
would
Some
be
people-
going through
I'm still
depression.
talking, man. I'm still talking, man. Can I finish, man, please? Thank you
Go
very
ahead.
much.
Yes.
And it's like some people, they take medication for depression, and that only works temporarily. Some people find other ways to cope with their depression. It all depends on your level of depression. Okay, I'm through.
So then my answer has to change then. So I have gone through depression since 2009. I haven't went through that deep, dark.
Excuse me, ma'am. You had plenty
Yes.
of time to answer that question. A question,
Well,
when
you
a
did-
question asked, you're supposed to analyze
You did
it before
not
you answer.
explain at
Instead of
first.
just giving
Okay,
an answer.
no deep dark.
Okay, next question, ma'am. Next question. How do you deal with fear?
Fear, unfortunately, controls a lot of my life. I need to get rid of fear. I don't know why. I think fear is kind of related to anxiety. And it's just the unknown.
Right.
I don't know what's going to happen, so I fear the worst.
What do you fear?
What do I fear?
What do you fear? Yeah. What makes
When you
fearful?
automatically ask me, what do I fear? Of course, I'm going to say nothing. Well, the only thing that I really would fear is losing my family. I fear this situation with you because I don't have you close. I don't know what's going on right now. You're far away. And this time in life, I need you close. I don't need you across town, where I don't, not cross town, cross state. But
Okay, and how do you deal with this fear?
how I've been dealing with it, thank God that we got our phone calls back. I get to talk to you all day long. I sent emails, but I don't too much get responses back. But I sent emails and stuff, and I just try to. I like what we're doing now. This is really taking my mind away, and it's something that we finally are doing together. We've never been able to do anything together, like far as project wise. So I really like that, and is us moving together.
Okay. Can I cut in?
Go ahead.
Okay, what makes me fearful is letting you and my daughter and my nephew them down. So what I do to overcome that fear, I prepare myself mentally for society to become successful. So what I do is I challenge that fear. I turn it into something else. I turn it into positive energy. That's what I do to overcome fear, because that is the only fear besides fearing God that I have.
So during this time,
Okay,
though,
the next question.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you. It's about to cut off. You got to call me back, though.
This is my interview.
Okay, go ahead.
I thought it was my interview.
Okay, go ahead.
You have 1 minute left.
Now we have 1 minute left. You basically just,
You finna call back.
yeah, I guess so.
Okay, go ahead with the last one.
No, I'm gonna let you go ahead because
I wanted to, but you're not gonna be able to explain it to me. Okay, during this time, what were you able to do to not, while everybody else is like going crazy and not understanding what's going on? How were you able to keep yourself like centered and focused during this time?
I just explained it to you.
But this is different circumstances. This is not the same
No,
circumstances.
it's not. It's all the same. It's all the same circumstances. It fits in the same category. I feed my mind. I study. I learn something. That's my motivator. I educate myself. I don't let negative energy into my
Thank you
world.
for using T-Netics.
One second. Okay, go continue.
Mama, what? Mama, what? I give you a cup of coffee?
Marchello, this clock is ticking. It'll
Yeah.
been 30 seconds. Really?
Huh?
It'll been 30 seconds.
Really what?
The time is clipped.
The interview over with.
No, it's not. Marchello, no, it ain't. We still talking. So what you asked me, depression, fear, and what else?
Interview over with.
No, it's not. Anyways,
Yes,
you never said how you deal with. I thought we were going back and forth. Marchello? Mr. Jackson.
The interview has been terminated.
Marchello, now come on.
Done. Over with.
We didn't finish. What did you do?
We all finished.
How?
We finished for the day.
Okay, so I'm supposed to put a to be continued or something.
Yeah, but to be continued because it's over with for the day.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna reconvene. Thank you. Here's your girl Cadillac.
Okay, how do you deal with depression?
Depression is a bad thing,
He doesn't
and
have depression.
I've dealt with depression my whole life, to be honest.
you haven't.
Isaiah, stop now.
It's a Cadillac.